Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different and take you around the gym with me for a leg workout, predominantly building the glutes back after pregnancy, looking after the SI joint. Let's go. So we're going to start with a warm up on the leg curl. So you're looking for the yellow points so you know where to adjust the prone leg curl on most machines. And I know from experience that 14 kilograms a good warm up for me. You want to make sure the pad is on your ankle when you lie down like that, and you want to make sure you're getting the full range of movement. I've gone the other way, it's been a while. Gone the wrong way there. So you want to make sure your hips aren't lifting, and this isn't much of a weight, right? So you need to really control it. Squeeze at the top, coming down nice and controlled. We're just warming up. It's a dynamic stretch, getting the muscles ready for the workout. So, as you know, if you're a regular on my YouTube, I tend to do a lot of home workouts, mostly home workouts. So this is a wee bit of a treat for me. And if you want to build a good amount of muscle, it is a lot easier going to the gym. And remember, you don't have to go to the gym, you get to go to the gym. Unexpected day off. So we're nice and warm now. You probably didn't need to do that many reps for a warm up because I was talking there. That's fine. Then we're going to get some dumbbells. Let's see what we've got. I'm going to go into a working set now and superset. So we're going to isolate the hamstrings first with the prone leg curl, which means we're just using this muscle group, and then we're going to use 12.5 kilogram dumbbells, roughly about 10 to 12 rep range. There might be some reps in reserve there, that's fine. And the issues that I see with RDLs is a lot of people like lean too far forward. Think of it as a forward and backwards movement rather than an up and down, and it's really great for strengthening and opening the back of the pelvis. So if you've got any sacroiliac joint issues from pregnancy, it's a really good one to bring blood flow, help reduce stiffness and things like that. So we're going to working set. So we just want roughly about, so I want to go to 23 kilograms, no more than 10. I was meant to bring my journal, but I completely forgot because I was thinking about my mic, and so I'll record this workout when I get out. So that's 3, coming down with control. 4, remember I could do this a lot faster, but I want to maximise the stimulus. 5, 6, 7. I could easily stop here. Let's see if I can get to 10. 7. A lot of people are quad dominant as well. 8. So it's really important to get the hamstrings in. I know the pain the next day is sore. So I'm reducing control now. So I want to stop at 10. Oh, feeling that burn. It's more like a cramping. And then straight into the RDLs. So hip width apart stance, shoulders pinned back towards the spine, small bend in the knees, hips back. Feel the stretch in the hamstrings and squeeze the bum cheeks on the rise. 2, 3, 4, keeping the weight in the heel, cores engaged. 5, 6, again we're on roughly about 10, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, good. Now we're going to rest between a minute and a half to 2 minutes, because although you could go straight in, you're not going to get the quality and the rep range that is required. So we're going to rest for up to 2 minutes, and then we're going to go into the second set. Okay, it's been 2 minutes, and have a check in on how you feel. I'm starting to feel my glutes a little bit, my hamstrings. So studies show the biggest stimulus comes from round 1 and round 2 of your sets. So you really want to see if we can get 10 again this set. I should have blown my nose. So keeping those hips planted. 3. See how I'm getting the full range of movement. 4. A lot of people do partials. 5. But you're strengthening the tendons if you're coming all the way down as well. I think that's 6. 7. 8. 9, struggling. 10. Oh, truly a failure there. 10 reps. Let's see if I can get 10 again with a dumbbell. Pinning the shoulders back, chest proud, small bend in the knee, feel the stretch and squeeze the glutes. 2, 3, 4. This floor's trippy in here. 5. It's like it's moving. 7, 8, 9, 10. Great, now I'm going to put the dumbbells back. The next thing that we're going to do is a killer superset. So already I'm feeling the stimulus in my glutes and my hamstrings, which is exactly what I wanted. Remember, you should be trying your hardest in the first 1 to 2 sets of a session. Anything more is a bonus, but there's a lot of diminishing returns where you're not going to get the biggest stimulus from any set longer than 3 plus. So what we're going to do now is, so this is a bigger depth than what I'm used to, and what we're going to do with it is split squats. So we're going to come down as slowly as we can on one leg and then come up with both legs. So we're getting a really good depth, and it's really good for pelvic strength and stability, postnatal. And if you can't come all the way down with control like this, as slow as possible, they are hard, then try a higher up bench. 6, 7, 8, 9. You're really strengthening that hip flexor on the other side. 10. So there's barely any control in the last one. Last couple, I would say. Trying to keep my knee in a line with my laces to my weaker leg and my naughty glute. So try and tune into that glute as well. 4. And use it to slow you down. 5. Oh, get a sweat on with these. 6, 7. Fatiguing sooner on this side. 8, 9, 10. Then I've got a 15, a good amount of weight here with a dumbbell. Single, I'm going to go into glute bridges, pulses, then into single leg. So I'm going to rest our upper back and get our breath back as well. I'm just going to pulse. So it's weighted on my hips. 4, 5. And I'm keeping the tension in the glutes. Squeezing them as hard as I can. Past the burn. It's about 11. 13. I'm not going all the way down because I want to keep full connection. 3, 2, 1. Good. And I want to see how many we can do single leg, even if it's less than 6. That's fine. 3, 4, 1. This is my naughty glute, making sure that my TFL muscles aren't taking over the movement. Yep, it's definitely my glute. And then we rest. I'm going to do that set once more. Again, we want about 1.5 to 2 minutes recovery. Otherwise, there's no way that I want to get those reps again. I thought I'd give you the side view here for anyone that's unsure. So you're sticking your butt back as far back as you can, untucking the pelvis. So's Laura. 4, 5, 6. Remember, you're trying to come down as slowly as you can. 7. 8. We want the same amount of reps as you got on the first round. Last 2. You're trying to squeeze the bum as much as possible. 4. I don't actually think she's seen it. 5. 6. Last 4. 7, gets the heart rate up. Try not to use your hands to get up. 8, single leg hip thrust. After, of course, the pulses. But keeping the glute tension. Pulse. So if you're watching this in your postnatal, I would definitely prioritise working your glutes, because it's fair to say everybody who's been through pregnancy has had a slight anterior pelvic tilt or more severe to carry the baby efficiently. So this results in you losing your glutes during pregnancy. So priority, amongst other things, should be building those glute muscles. Let's go into singles. 1, 2. And building the glute muscles, you need to do a lot of unilateral single leg exercises, because you won't be able to connect to them straight away. The gluteus maximus muscle is the strongest in the body, so it requires a few exercises to hammer it. So the next one is split leg jump squats. Each side, as many as you can. Jump squats increases the heart rate if you want to be fit and healthy, right? But also, second set, we're going to add in some glute bridges to recover, and then we're going to do weighted and more controlled split leg squats. Okay, so going for depth. 1, 2, 3. You're definitely sweating now. 4, 5. Using the glute. 6. Really tune into it. 7. You can't, not really. 8. Over to the side. Leaving some reps in reserve there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really good physio on this. 5, 6. If you're thinking about getting pregnant. 7. Get this in your program to support the pelvis and the weight of the baby. So we are still doing something like an active recovery. Glute bridge pulse. Squeeze the bum cheeks. 1, 2, 3. Keeping your neck safe, looking at the ceiling. 6. Now you can come up with your hip flexors and your quads. We're actively squeezing the butt, clenching as hard as you can, and putting all the exercise in to the glutes. Just as many as you can. It's definitely shaking now. And the final part of the exercise, these are really 3 functional exercises as well. Getting up and down off the floor with your kids. If you're in your 60s and you want to remain mobile or require exercises like this. Let's see how many we can get with a 15. 3. Anything's a bonus at this point. 4. 1, 2. My heart's pounding. 3. 4. Rest, and unfortunately, I'm going to do that again once more. My glutes are dead. You can do these exercises at home as well. You can have really good workouts at home. But if you find it's quite motivating coming to a gym environment, then you do you. This is why people hate leg day. You're just so out of breath and ruined from it. You might feel a lot hungrier as well. So it's important you get your volume of fruit and veg to eat fuller for longer. And your protein, that has a bit of satiating benefits as well. Right, last round. My legs are definitely shaky. Don't forget, like, I train legs quite a lot. During the summer months it was like 2 to 3 times a week. So I wanted to build them. But it's a lot easier to keep the muscle once you've built it. So I'll probably just train the legs once this week, this being it. What day are we on Tuesday? I need to go live on YouTube and do a core workout, but I wanted to build my arms, so I'm hitting that 3 times a week. Right, so we started on the left last time, we're going to start on the right this time. Make sure you get the same reps, if not more on the weaker side, if you're aware of it. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoa. Good for proprioception. 1, 2, get in the depth. 3, 4, 5, 6. Split it up, just don't stop, just slow it right down to a snail's pace. And then rest. Get your breath back, I mean. Then straight into glute bridge. Pulse it, 1. God, there's a guy hoovering. 8, 9. As many reps as you can with the pulse. Oh, my glutes. Okay, let's see how many we get. Starting with the weaker side. 1, 2, make sure you're wide enough for balance. 3, as in widthways. Oh, I'm going to stop there. Last bit, come on. 1, 2, 3. Struggled. So part of my physio program after having children is strengthening the abductors, which is part of the glute, which are already shaking. These are stabilisers of the hip. So come out, pause, and then release. Oh, it's cramping. I'm only on 25 kilograms. As many as you can do. Then you're going to try and match the reps. And the next set is side plank clamshells to super duper strengthen the pelvis. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really good physio one. If you've got dodgy hips like your mum in the family as well, if you've not had children and you want to keep it that way, put this superset in your program. It's highly effective. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to do that superset once more and then stretch off. Uttanasana, hips up to the sky. So untuck the pelvis. So you're pushing your hips up to the sky so you feel the high hamstring stretch. Decompresses the spine as well. You can just stay in Uttanasana a moment. Deep breaths, as long as you feel stable. Then for the calves, because of the jumping that we did, stretch those off. In the downward dog. Long lunge or lizard. I think this is one that's called scorpion actually. This is for the hip flexors as well as the hamstrings and a bit of the glute. Just move your hips left and right. Deep breaths. So you don't need to spend hours in the gym. This was literally about 20 to 30 minutes. You can see how hard I've worked. That's all that's needed to build a good amount of muscle hypertrophy. You don't need to spend hours in the gym. And if you're trying to lose fat and build muscle, isn't your time that you're saving better placed in meal prep? I'm doing that. And then as you get good at that, start spending it in other ways. This is going to be quite intense, but I can't see any yoga blocks, so instead I'm going to use this. So for a moment you've been carrying kids and breastfeeding, you're likely having rounding shoulders, and just get some woman dancing there. You get into a bad habit of posture. So what we're going to do here is counteract that. In your upper back, and just coming over like so, if it feels good. I'm also in a glute bridge position, and my glutes are aching. I'd love to know what she's listening to, that woman that's dancing. She's like full on in a rave. Good. And then to reduce any knee discomfort and pain, always make sure, bit unbalanced, always make sure you stretch out the quads. So if you don't feel anything here, maybe hold on to the side of the wall here, but push your knee back further until you do feel, and then start to bend at the hips as well. I feel pretty good at the moment. I used to get knee pain because I used to skip the quad stretch. A bit silly really, I didn't know. It was before I was a yoga and Pilates teacher as well. If you found this helpful, like and subscribe, let me know and I can do more of these videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.